seated. And if this isn't comfortable for your hips, you're welcome to sit yourself up on a block or fold a blanket, just so that the hips are a little bit more elevated than your knees. You're gonna take your hands just comfortably in your lap and close your eyes gently and just sit up nice and tall. And all we're doing here is just trying to find a deeper inhale breath. So as you breathe in, feeling the breath just gently pressing up into the edges of your skin. And as you exhale, just softening the shoulders away from the ears. Feeling a grounded, more earthy sensation through your pelvis. And just feeling your belly gently relax. There's no holding, there's no crunching or tension in the body. It's just a gentle fluidity through your breath. And when you're ready, just releasing your hands, lifting your head and opening your eyes. And we're gonna meet on hands and knees.
I gather community, so I'm very excited because it's gonna be great. What do you need? Like, what's up? Like, let me support, because to be delusional is to have utmost certainty. Like, and people were like, explain, like, what do you mean by that? And I'm like, bro, for you to surrender to disillusionment, to just the universe, that is the utmost certainty, because it's like, you don't know how you're gonna get there exactly, but I'm just gonna say fuck it, and I'm gonna just get there somehow, and the path is going to unfold.
It's when they call it selfish. It's one who's in alignment with that energy is more powerful than millions who are not. The only thing that you can say to them that is of any real value to them is, I figured out my relationship with me, and I'm constantly aware of my vibrational relationship to who I really am and what I really want. And I guide every thought I can to mesh with the wholeness that I am. I've become a deliberate thinker. I no longer create by default. I think on purpose, I speak on purpose, I act on purpose. It's two. Your emotions do not create. Your emotions are your indicator of what you are creating. And so, as you decide that your emotions are your best friend, and you begin to say, today, no matter where I'm going, no matter what I'm doing, no matter who I'm doing it with, it is my dominant intent to look for things that feel good when I see them.
Compassionate listening. You listen with only one purpose, help him or her to empty his heart. And if you remember that you are helping him or her to suffer less, and then even if he say things full of wrong perceptions, full of bitterness, you are still capable to continue to listen with compassion, because you know that listening like that with compassion, you give him or her a chance to suffer less. If you want to help him or her to correct his perception, and then you wait for another time, but for the time being, you just listen with compassion and help him or her to suffer less. And 1 hour like that can bring transformation and healing.
You will realize you have miracle working power in you. I'm just living out my greatness. I'm approving myself and giving myself permission to pursue my dream. Ladies and gentlemen, pursue your dream. Pursue your greatness. It's there. I know it's there. I'm waiting on you to come on out here and join me.
Thanks for joining me. I'm Miko. Today is day 5 of our body, mind, soul, 30 days of yoga transformation. We'll start with some breath. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Exhale, twist to the right. Just like the twist we did at the beginning. And exhale. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Namaste. And that's what has allowed us to do.
Feminine pain is often not just personal pain, but a reflection of the earth and humanity. What the earth feels, we feel. As we learn to heal ourselves and speak our feminine needs, then we also begin the process of healing the earth, our family, and our sisters. 3 days ago, Monday, January 15, 2024, I sat with 1 gram of psilocybin mushroom chocolate. What continues to show up for me are deep feelings of sadness. As I've grown, I've become more sensitive in every sense of being a woman. I feel my people reaching for help and guidance. I am a healer and a guide. I must first heal myself with love so that I can guide and heal the world. I've realized that my healing goes beyond me. I cannot help heal the ones I love without healing myself first. To fulfill my purpose, I must fully tap into the pure essence of my being by expressing my truth honestly and creatively. The lack of fear in general and the lack of fear of perception. I think that sometimes I feel a fear of feeling good. Right now, I'm in like a really restful space in my life. And there are a lot of things that I want to do, so many things that I want to create. And in order for me to do that, I have to love myself and give myself the energy that I want to be reflected back to me. And I feel like a lot of times I feel that when I go out into the world, these things won't get reflected back to me. But it's only because I have to embody it within myself first. When my loving vibration is strong, it doesn't matter what I encounter after that. It doesn't matter what negative things I encounter after that, because what I'm embodying is what is ultimately going to be reflected back to me. That vibration is strong enough to hold. The fear comes when I feel that I won't be able to embody what I truly am in times of negative perceiving circumstances. It kind of feels like, what's the point? But the point is to heal the world. The point is to heal my family. The point is to heal my sisters. When I took shrooms a few days ago, I really felt the pain of the world and the pain of my family. I realized that everything that I'm doing is much bigger than I am. Everything that I'm doing isn't even about me. I realized that by me healing myself with love, I am then healing the world. I am then healing the earth. I am then healing my people. And that's what I'm here for. I have to embody the true essence of who I am to the core. Nirvana and bliss and creativity and love and compassion. I have to truly embody that in order for me to go out into the world and for it to be reflected back to me and for me to help humanity. Since I've been in that car accident, I've just been like hypersensitive to energy. When you feel so many things, so many emotions, it really becomes overwhelming. But by going on so many shroom trips, I realized that this is what I'm here for. I have went through so many things and I have felt so many things so that I am able to heal the earth. I cannot let the things that I feel make me weak. And not to say that feelings are weak, but a lot of times when we feel things that are uncomfortable or feel things that are sad or feel things that aren't, like happy feelings, you can feel powerless in a sense. Everything that I feel is what's giving me power. Everything that I'm feeling is what's helping me to be able to create in a way that people can resonate and help heal themselves with more love. To embody everything that I want to see in the world is how the world will change. Let me write that down, child. I have a lot of things in my mind. I have a lot of things in my energy field that I just want to express so badly. And it's so much. I felt so much. I felt so much within the past 2 to 3 years. And I just want to release. Like, when I'm on shrooms, I just want to, like, scream and run around and just express so rawly. And by me talking, I feel sometimes I don't really express verbally a lot of things that I feel and a lot of things that I'm thinking. So that's why I am here talking, expressing myself verbally. My sister got me this Amazonite stone. This stone is actually for the throat and heart chakra. So yeah, expressing myself a lot with compassion and love. It's like so freeing. And this crystal really makes me feel so like peaceful. I've been wearing this every single day. It really makes me feel so peaceful. So peaceful. So yeah, I'm also feeling safe to just not say anything sometimes and to let myself just actually feel what I feel without having to always say something. Like, I feel like I've went through like both extremes. I've went through like the extremes of literally like never like ever talking about what the fuck I feel to talking about what I feel like so much to the point where it's like, alright bitch, nobody can do anything about this but you, so like you don't need to like always be taking up space in that way, because some things are just not in other people's controls, and you cannot give that responsibility to other people. But like now I am finding the balance of expressing myself in a way that is important and loving and considerate, and also just allowing myself to keep things personal to me and to keep things to myself. Like, that is so freeing. Like, it's so freeing to share, and it's so freeing not to share at the same time. Like, just the duality of everything is just so, like, the balance of everything is just where freedom lies. And oh my gosh, it feels so good. It feels so good to not have to express myself all the time, but it also feels good that if I want to express myself, I can do it in a way that is going to heal the world, and that is going to help people, and that's going to be so liberating to me in my artistry and just my expression, my raw expression. Like, yes, I love it. I really love my growth. This is a documentation of my growth and where I'm at. And yeah, big perm. Like, sometimes I feel afraid to be my highest self because I don't know why there's a fear of freedom. Maybe I feel that it's selfish to be free to some extent. But I've realized that when I free myself, I free everyone around me. There's no selfishness within being free. There's no selfishness within knowing who you are and embodying that to the highest vibration. Like, sometimes when I think of the feeling of freedom, maybe I feel that I will sabotage it in some sort of way. So then I just like don't allow myself to feel good things. Like, the ego can get so attached to feeling bad shit. Not even feeling bad shit, but the ego can get so attached to just feeling everything. And like, even if I'm like watching a movie and like the movie is getting deep, and like I'll just like totally internalize everything that I'm feeling from the movie. And it's like I'm not really allowing myself to enjoy the movie and to let it broaden my horizons. I'm literally like, this is how I feel. Like can't do that. That is where anxiety and shit comes from. As spiritual beings on this earth, we are meant to expand continuously. We're continuously expanding. When you don't allow yourself to do that, you're literally shrinking yourself. You're literally doing this to the energy instead of just allowing things to be and allowing things to be. When your ego gets so attached to everything that's happening in your life, all the negative shit, everything that anybody's ever said to you, anything that you have ever seen that made you feel some type of way, when you just attach to that and you just kind of like hold on to it and internalize it and you just hold on to it, you're creating so much anxiety for yourself, and you're creating more of the earth's pain. You're creating more of the pain that Mother Nature is feeling. You're creating more of what you don't want. And when you allow yourself to be free, it's not selfish. When you allow yourself to be free and to let things be, you realize that everything is working in accordance to nature. You cannot fight nature. And when you try to hold on to nature, you're gonna kill it. It's dead. And that's why a lot of people walking around sleep. A lot of people walking around depressed, sad, anxious, because they're holding on to so much energy and they're not letting it go. They're not just allowing themselves to feel free. When you feel something that feels good, allow yourself to feel it. That really liberates you. And when you feel something that's not like, oh, this feels good, you have to let yourself feel that too. And you have to love it all. When you try to be positive all the time, it creates something called toxic positivity. And when you create when you are constantly trying to make yourself feel good all the time, constantly trying to make yourself feel like positive all the time, you're not truly embracing when there are positive times, because you're not truly embracing when there are negative times. When there are negative times, you are doing this to the energy. You don't even realize it because you think you're trying to be positive. But really what you're doing is you're internalizing the negative energy and you're letting it be there. And you're allowing it to be there in a way of where as though it's not getting acknowledged and it's not being appreciated. And the law of the universe is to appreciate everything. Appreciate everything. The good and the bad. And when you try to just like throw it away, throw anything that you don't want to feel just like away, you basically saying fuck the universe. Like you saying fuck this universe, I don't want this, I'm throwing this shit away. And then you wonder why when you get what you want, it's not as fulfilling, or it's not what you thought, or it's like instant gratification, and then like the good feeling goes away so quick. And it's because you're not balancing your energy. But yeah, okay, I'm done talking. Every time like I'm done talking, I like get awkward a little bit. But yes, duality.